Hi, this is Thom, Abby, from the Big Blue Chair. See the Big Blue Chair? Coming to you the day before my birthday. I'm turning 53. And I want to say hi, belated birthday, to my sister Judy, who turned 50, the Big 50, last week on July 6th. Anyway, I just caught up on all of Glee, and I was sorry to everybody who thought I was kind of stupid not knowing that one of the lead characters had died last year, the day after my birthday. Corey, the guy who played Finn. I'm sorry about that. It made me kind of sad to find out that the guy that I kind of identified to had died. But anyway, I guess supposedly this next season is the last season of Glee, which I'm going to be kind of bummed about. But anyway, I'm all caught up with Glee. I really enjoyed it, and I hope anyone who isn't caught up and watched Glee really should watch Glee. It's really good. So I finally caught up on my garden, got the one side of my garden water working, and now there's the second side where I'm watering my plants in a pot, and I can't get it to work, so I had to get a new watering timer thing, and hopefully I'll get that working on soon. If anyone here is growling, that's my cute little dog, Flash, who thinks he's a Rottweiler, and he's not. Anyway, what I'd like to talk to you today is about outing and being outed and coming out. In 1972, when I was 11 years old, I was ADHD, or hyperactive as they used to call it back then. And in 5th grade, I had an isolation booth desk, is where I was, because I was so hyperactive, they couldn't control me. I couldn't control myself either. If anyone called me or said anything to me, I had to answer them. I just couldn't sit still, couldn't do anything. So what their answer to this, other than heavily medicating me, like with phenobarbital and all different medications like that, they decided to put me in this isolation booth, which was 3-sided, opaque, sided, you couldn't see through it, desk, and put it up in the front of the left-hand side of the room, and put my desk there and put that around my desk, and that's where I sat. So one day, one of my 5th grade teacher in 1972, when I was 11 years old, took all the boys into the cloakroom. For those of you who don't know what a cloakroom is, it's where you put your coats and your boots and your stuff before you were adult enough to have a locker and put that all in. And told them that if I tried to kiss them, that they could hit me. And so basically what they did was, basically outed me at 11 years old. And that followed me throughout my entire elementary and junior high school. I didn't go to high school at all. I skipped high school. And I skipped going to school most of the time. I just stayed home because people were trying to beat on me in that and hit me. And Mr. Lane, my 6th grade teacher, pretty much protected me from that. And some of the teachers in junior high tried to protect me that. I tried transferring schools in junior high, but I hurt myself and had to go back to my regular junior high school because they had an elevator, and I had to take the elevator because I injured myself. But it was bad. They beat it on me. They called me names. They picked on me, and it was very hurtful. It didn't do any good for me to be outed by my teacher. Mr. Anderhart was the one that did it, my 5th grade teacher. And so it was bad. What happened later on, they called me Mo and stuff, and I didn't know what that was, and I asked my mother what that was, and she said she didn't know what that was. So anyway, time went on, and I liked a magazine called Penthouse. I don't know if they make that anymore, because they had men's bodies in that, and I liked that. And I really didn't know I just knew I was different. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know anything about that. Then time went on, and I went out to see this movie, the midnight movie showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And it was playing at this theater in Buffalo, New York. I come from Buffalo, Tonawanda is where I grew up, and I went to see this in Buffalo. And I played in the front row cast. That's where you act out the movie as it's going on. And I played Riff Raff, Space Riff Raff, and Rocky. And yes, I used to look a lot better than I do now. And then we went to this bar called Me Analysis afterwards, which is a gay bar. And I used to see these guys kissing, and it turned me on to no end. And so I used to go to Me Analysis, and in bars, Buffalo's are up until 4 o'clock in the morning. And I used to love going there. And at that point, I realized that this is what I liked. I liked men, and it really turned me on, men, kissing men. And then the thought of being with a man I really liked. And this is Flash. Hi, Flash. This is a good boy. He loves me. He likes trying to protect me. He's a good boy. See the Flash? See the Flash? See the Flash? See the Flash? Anyway, at that point, then I came out to my mother, and she knew about it, and then I came out to more and more of my friends. I joined. Was going to college at this time. Yes, even with skipping high school, all of high school, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade of high school, I did go into college. When I took the test to get in, I scored into the 15th grade reading level and vocabulary and comprehension level of schooling. I still went to school, and then I joined this organization, Student Association for Gay Expression, what used to be Student Alliance for Gay Equality, but they made us change it because it's too militant. But anyway, I made lots of good gay friends, and I'm still friends with some of them now. One of my best friends back in Buffalo, Vincent Ritchie, who's an emperor of the Buffalo Imperial Court, past emperor of Buffalo Imperial Court. And another friend of mine that I'm just reconnecting through Facebook, that I was friends with back in Buffalo, or not very close. We're getting better friends now on Facebook, and some other people that were friends on Facebook. Not on Facebook, we're friends, and I'm getting in touch with them hopefully on Facebook. But the thing is, I knew people that were wanting to out people, and because they didn't agree with what was going on with things in the news and stuff, or they weren't coming out, and they weren't saying how good it was to be gay, and how, or they weren't voting for gay issues and stuff the proper way. That is wrong. I don't think anybody should be outed for any reason, even if they're not, unless they're really, 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 really bad people. And even then, I don't think anyone should be outed. There's people that really think that you should be outing people, and even politicians that are voting against gay rights and stuff. I have a problem with outing, and that's one of the only things that I think maybe possibly you could out somebody, but I don't think you should. I don't think you should out gay actors or anything like that. I don't think that's good. It could hurt them in any way, shape, or it could hurt them. So please don't think about it before you decide you want to out somebody in school. If you want to hurt somebody about calling them names or something like that, or you want to out a politician for whatever reason, please don't do that. It hurts them. It hurts them in immense ways. Please don't out somebody in school. Don't out a friend or somebody, or even an enemy, just because you think they need to be outed or you want to out them. A lot of times teachers out their students. I've heard that teachers out students are not even gay, and this follows them for a long time, and it's just bad. So let them come out when they want to, because it's much better for them. It's much better for the whole thing, the whole way around. Yes, I've known people that have come out, and things have bad happened to them, but at least they've come out on their own time and their own. They've come to terms with it themselves. But outing somebody is really bad. So if you liked any of this, please thumbs up. If you think about think outing's not bad, thumbs up. If you think outing's good, if you think coming out is good, thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. But please give us a thumbs up about coming out, because I came out. If you're thinking about coming out, please give a thumbs up. And I love you all. And I'm sorry this took so long to come out, number 4. I had taped this whole thing before, and something happened to this on the disc. I was when I taped this, but just kind of aging myself. Yes, my birthday's tomorrow. When I'm taping this, this is Friday the 11th, and my birthday's on Saturday. So anyway, I love you all. Thank you very much. Please give this a thumbs up. At least give it a thumbs up because it's my birthday. All right, thank you all for coming, and I hope this won't be so long for my next one. I'm really sorry about that. All right, thanks a lot for coming. All right, bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Flash. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.